G'day folks, up here high on the Bogongs, headwaters High Plains Creek, eastern side of Mount Jim. So we've come in this morning from over at Cope Hut. We've come underneath Bundara, pardon me, all the way to the headwaters for you. Now, sum total of Brum sightings today is 13, okay? 7 of them reasonably close, the other 6 at a fair distance. This is what I want to show you, right? This is the Trapyard up here on the eastern side of Mount Jim. There you can see some horses have been walking in and out, okay, chain, padlock. So the trap at this point is inactive. Every panel's chained and padlocked together. We're being watched. They've got their own camera system over there. That's all great. On the race side of it, so once horses are trapped, this is how they take them out, load them into the trailers and rack them off. Yep. So you know, inside the trap where horses come, obviously congregate, you've still got a fair bit of grass, but in amongst the rocky area here you get a little bit of mud. Stark contrast to everything that you see outside that yard, no matter which direction you turn. So, you know, again, it blows my mind that when they're running wild and free, roaming and grazing as they do, constantly moving, never in one spot for very long, no damage, but as soon as you close them into a confined area, especially riddled with rock like this is, you can imagine if they panic and start lashing out, just how much injuries they could do to themselves, their legs and whatnot. So over here is effectively a trigger mechanism. You can see the cord there, down there you've got a little pin, okay, and that would be set up in the form of a tripwire. So once they enter far enough in here, it would pull a pin, which then releases that cord, and down here on the back of this gate they've got a rather large spring that forces the gate closed. Okay, so that's their spring-loaded gate closing mechanism there. So when they set this, they set their tripwire, they unlock that chain, they put feed up the back end near where the camera and the exit race is. The horses go in far enough, they trip the wire, which pulls the pin, which allows the cord attached to that gate there, which is all that's holding it open, to release, and that dirty big spring there slams the gate shut behind them. So it happens pretty quick when it happens. Anyway, leave it with you, just thought we'd show you. The Trapyard's up on that side now. You know, the horses do hang around. There's a fair bit of manure around outside the trap. But again, when you look at the country that surrounds it, I don't know what their problem is, you know, apart from the odd little pile of manure. You have a look down that valley and all the way up that escarpment. In fact, I'll zoom in a little bit for you, see if we can pick them up. I don't know if you'll see them, but just over on that escarpment underneath that little rise in the centre of the screen is another little mob of 6. So anyway, leave you with it, and we're going to head back to the car now and head back to work.